episode 2, part 2 of our beauty series. Yeah, part 2 of our beauty series.
Part 2, y'all. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back.
I just realized as I was getting everything together, I didn't talk about sunscreen or the BB cream with the previous episode in the series. And I do want to touch on it. I was telling Layla earlier, I'm not currently wearing sunscreen, even though I wear it all day, every day, almost all times of the year. But I just felt like it has been probably over a decade since I just went through my life without sunscreen during the day. And I thought maybe I could get away with it right now. And I want to. So that's what I'm doing. Although I do think you should do your research and choose a sunscreen that works for you if you decide that's what you're looking for. BB creams, I know these were like a big deal, and I probably sound like such a millennial even talking about them. But I mean,
just showing our age, y'all.
Women all over the world have been using something similar to this for years, and I just feel like this is what we're still calling it. There's CC creams and all kinds of different kinds,
the primers and everything, but BB cream, that's like the OG.
Right,
like
and I have primers that have the same capabilities, but just for me, this product hits. I don't need anything else. I don't really wear foundation. This is where it's at. So yeah, the BB cream, and that kind of just goes into like if I'm going to be even at the house working, I'm throwing that on after my serums and lotions and things like that. Next step in the summertime is usually just a bronzer. And again, I'm going to sound like a really OG millennial here. I'm obsessed with Bare Minerals.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah, they still make it. You can still get it in the powder, but I went with the compact because we travel so much and I don't like the minerals getting all over the motorhome. And then when I'm putting this in bronzer areas. And then if I feel like I need like a little de-shine, if I'm too moisturized.
She doesn't like the gloss. She doesn't like the shine.
I just feel like I don't do, I don't mind a gloss. I don't like like you were talking about the
shimmer.
The shimmer, and I don't mix. So that's where I feel like this bronzer really works for me, by the way. And then I might powder my face with this powder from Neutrogena. It's just a mineral powder. I think I got this skin clearing one on accident because I normally don't think I would have used that. But I'm not the best at picking out shades of this, which is why I don't really ever wear foundation or things like that. And I do better with more of a sheer product. So after I get my face taken care of, I do brows always. And I'm just shaping them and filling them in. But I love this brow stylist definer from L'Oreal. It's an ultra fine tip, which I love. It can get really thin with it. And it just looks more natural to me. And then obviously the little spoolie on the end helps keep that. But then brow gel is very important for me. I almost asked you about this the other day. Do you remember when Lisa Mack plucked my eyebrows? To where I like literally had Christina Aguilera eyebrows. We all
had those eyebrows back then.
Yeah, but my whole life I looked like Brooke Shields. They were crazy. They were wild. And they grow like long instead of, I don't know. So I love a clear transparent mascara to set those. And I'm not wearing mascara right now. I haven't worn mascara since before Christmas. I stopped wearing it because my dog was dying and I just looked like a crazy raccoon every day. And then I just realized I didn't need it and I haven't worn it anymore. I don't have the eyeliner over here, but I do like to line my eyes. I almost always just do a little wing and call that a day. This I think is so fun. It's a freckle pen. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So I think this was probably a TikTok craze at one point. But I like to use it to accentuate the ones that I already have.
Right.
I'm not making new freckles with it. Although I did do that once just to see if Gabe would notice. And he did. So
like, what's on your face?
Yeah, but I like to just like accent certain ones that I like. Like I have a couple around my eye I like to do. And I just think it's something fun to do. And it can like add a little.
The one above your lip is like perfectly positioned. Like, y'all, who was born like this? This girl. Yes.
And then lip liner. I've never used to mess with lip liner, but then the older I got, the more I liked it. This color is so good, it's gone. And I don't think I can get it again because they discontinued this, which is why it's almost gone. And I have milked it for all that it's worth. But it's from a brand called Rock and Roll Beauty. And they had this Jimi Hendrix line. It was actually a really cool idea. They did a Def Leppard series and an Ozzy Osbourne series and a a Jimi Hendrix series, and I grabbed this pencil because everybody was raving about it, and the color is actually like the perfect nude kind of color.
It was.
It was. So we'll have to find a new fave there. And then I love this e.l.f. lip oil. It's the Glow Reviver lip oil. And it adds like a little bit of color, but it's not that much. I do like the nudes, just on a day-to-day basis, especially. But if the outfit calls for it, I will pull out a red. Oh, and this mist.
Yeah.
e.l.f. again, y'all. I love e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. I'm all about a smell.
Oh,
You smell?
it's like summer on a beach.
Yes, I just love.
Oh yeah,
giving that a little
fresh.
squirt. Sometimes I'll do the afternoon.
Yeah,
it's way too much, but yeah, I just think it smells so good, and it sets it really well.
Right.
And I think it gives a dewy without being shimmery finish, which is good for me.
Yeah,
so.
dewy and shimmery are very different things, and I feel like a lot of people confuse them. They want a little gloss, but not like sparkles, shimmer sparkles. That is just the glow.
Yes,
the glow. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right, my turn. So I'm very basic with my makeup, and I do the same exact makeup routine if I'm going to the store, if I'm going to work, if I'm going. It's just
Same.
The only thing that changes is my lipstick color, and
Same.
even that only changes between 2 to 3 colors. So
Same.
here I am. So got these. We talked about that. I have found when I properly moisturize my skin and actually take time with my makeup goes on 10 times better. When you're rushing and just throwing on some foundation and then you look in the mirror and you got patches and all this stuff, it's a hot mess. So I've noticed moisture, make sure my skin is bouncy and glossy. On the days where I don't feel as bouncy, then I'll go to this, and it's the Honeydew Me Up NYX. It's almost like an oil, but it's a gel. Like I thought it was an oil, but it's a gel. And at first it's kind of scary, but do you feel it as you're putting it in? It's just like, it turns into this gentle.
I like that.
Just a gentle kiss of your, anyway. This is amazing. I love it. I use this if my skin is a little on the drier side, or I'll use the Plump Right Back. It's by NYX. And I love this stuff. I found my makeup doesn't last as long throughout the day with it as the Holy Grail, but it does work. It's won a ton of awards. It went viral on TikTok, so try it out. If I need my makeup to be on all day, I know I'm gonna get a little sweaty, I know whatever, then of course the e.l.f. This Power Grip. Have you ever used this? God. So it's intimidating because when you put it on, it is so sticky. It's like it feels horrible. Okay. It feels like my skin is never gonna look okay ever in my life. The trick is you have to let it set. This is one
not
of those
a paid promotion.
This is not, but right. But give it time, let it fully set. Okay. It makes your skin a little tacky, and that's the point. This will grip all of your makeup and keep it in place to the point of it's just really great. I really love it. Also, this, if your skin isn't moisturized well, will make you look kind of like a hot mess. So on the days I want extra glow, this was also viral on TikTok. You can't see it in the camera, but there is a shimmer. This is shimmer. A lot of people initially bought this and thought it was foundation and were using it as foundation, and then kind of looked like the shiny glossed, it's too much, y'all. This isn't meant to be used. I mean, you can, if that's your jam, do it. But this is not meant to be used as a full face foundation. It's shimmery. And I've got some stuff on my hand now, but it feels like a foundation. And then as it starts, you see how shimmery it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you want to be super shimmery, this is it. I put a drop here, some here, a little bit under my eyes, and that's it for this one. And then this, y'all, this. I could write a love song about this.
Please
It's
do.
It's a skin tint. Okay. So I'm like, I need a little more than a tint. But this does not go on like a skin tint. It's buildable. You can literally put on a little bit if you need a little more that day. Ever since I bought this, I had this Dior foundation that I loved. I tried this. I haven't touched the Dior foundation since. This it's the Maybelline Super Stay, and it's 24-hour skin tint. It's phenomenal. It does give you a little glow, so if you like the really matte look, this isn't for you, especially if you're combining it with this. You got to be careful for the ratio, and like if you're combining this with a matte foundation, then it's not going to be, but this already has a little shimmer in it, but it is amazing. My skin never breaks out from it. My makeup stays put. And also I've learned, do you remember in like middle school and high school, the girls walked around and you could see their makeup line and it literally looked like they had placed a mask on?
Yeah.
Guys, put some on your neck. Like when I put it on, I literally put
it should travel.
Right. You don't need
down
to stop
the
here.
product.
I don't,
Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
people literally would, I mean, you could see the line around the bottom of, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not necessary.
no
Just
need
put
for
some on
that.
your neck.
Yeah.
Your neck's gonna be a little lighter than the rest of your body. Usually our face, especially in the summer, I get really, really tan. My face, I try to keep it semi, but put this on your neck too, y'all. Okay. Then let's go to brows. I didn't bring my brow pencil. I used the Maybelline brow, the micro brow. I have no eyebrows, y'all. I literally, I mean, she can see them from here. There's like 7 hairs there. My mom's like this. My sisters are like this. We are just not genetically browed. Okay. So I have to draw mine on. I know people think like, oh my God, she wants to be so. No, y'all, I have no eyebrows. If I wipe these off, like my niece and nephew saw me the other day, we were in the car and I was like taking all my makeup off and they were like, Auntie, what happened? I was like, yeah. So I have removable eyebrows, guys. I don't know if it was the over plucking from the 90s and early 2000s. Genetics, I just did not win the lottery, so I have to like fill mine in. I draw it, fill it in, done. Lashes, I will wear nothing else out of the house, but I will have lashes on. You can judge me if you want to. All my friends know if we're going somewhere, Leela got to throw on her lashes. Yes, I do. I think lashes they change your face. I love them. You can find different lengths, everything. I just love lashes on me personally. Some people it doesn't look good, some people whatever. Duo glue, this has been my holy grail. It goes on white. Everybody thinks it's crazy. Everybody gets the ones that go on like brown or black, and when it dries, right, and then it dries and you have black eyeliner on, but not in a good way.
You gotta get white.
Get the white. It dries. It'll disappear. I promise you it'll disappear.
And you'll be able to see better where you're putting your lashes. Yes.
Listen, that black...
I may not do it, but I know how.
Right. This is it. This is my holy grail. Put it on there. Let it dry for...
Another tip I love with lashes is I'll put the glue like on the packaging, and then I'll
dip it.
The lash through. Just dip it.
Yes. And also, if you take it and just kind of tap it to your eyelid, and then let that dry a little bit, because the tackiness of the two when they reconnect, that's amazing. Ladies, there's no excuse. It's 2024 for you to walk around with your lashes dangling off the edges. Keep an eye on them. Every time you pee, check your corners. I bring glue with me everywhere. Put a little tip on the nail, pop it in, push it back down. There's no excuse for people to walk around with half-on lashes. I'm sorry. It makes me sad. It really makes me angry.
I'm with it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Take them off or glue them back up. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Just like nails. But we'll talk about that later. Then always, I think a step that people forget with lashes is you need to bind your natural lashes to your lashes. Have you ever seen people with lashes and their real lashes are doing something else? And from the side, they've got like 5D. It's just a hot mess. And this is just cheap, right? You just gotta just tap them up so they kind of get glued to the lash. Then it all looks like one. Yes, I know everybody knows these are fake lashes, but you can't see my personal organic lashes apart from them because they're glued together. Lipstick. I used to wear lip liner. I used to love all the things. And then I found these. You guys, this red lipstick I have on, I've had on all day. I've been drinking. It doesn't, literally, I can rub it as hard as I want. It does not move. The only thing that gets it off is oil or these wipes, because most wipes won't even get it off. I've woken up many days after social events looking like I was a homeless swamp rat, but my lips, this is it. This is how they stay. This is how they stay. This is my day wear. It's number 15, Lover, and this is my night wear if I'm doing a red lip. There's a hot pink color that is just unbelievable as well. But y'all, you need something to stay on through a festival, makeout sessions. Like they're kiss proof. I mean, don't get like crazy, but you know. And yeah. And I will never ever. That's it. I've tried every other new like lip stain, that stays on.
Like me that licks their lips a lot.
I mean, you can lick them. You just can't. The only thing that breaks it up is oil and makeup wipes. So if you're eating something really oily and licking your lips a lot, it'll break it up and kind of start moving. But like
I mean, in general, it's why I stay away from things that are super stay
Right.
or extended wear because one, I'm gonna mess up the first time. And then to reapply it is
You
more
can't.
of a problem.
No, and this
is perfect. If you can
This is
see
it.
her
This
lips
is
up
one
close, this
time.
is perfect.
you guys, this is a one hitter quitter. That's it. You have one chance.
Yeah.
If you mess up, you need to get a makeup wipe, take it all off, and start. If you try to layer this though, and that's a lot of people. They look at it, they're like, oh, it's a lip gloss, and then they keep putting it on. By the second layer, it will get dry and it will crack and it will, you know, all those things that matte lipsticks do. But there's so much pigment in this. You put this on one time. I've been here for 6 hours now. It hasn't moved. It's not gonna move, but you get one shot. That's it. So you have to like really. This isn't one of those like we were in the car driving and you put it. No. Because it's like paint. This will. So yeah, and then that's it. And of course, always, guys, I've also learned what helps me is putting the sprays on. The setting sprays, I do it after I do my foundation. I set setting. Anyway,
Use
the setting spray. Wow. And then I do it after I complete my whole makeup. Then sometimes during the day just to refresh.
Yeah, just a little.
And that's it for me.
I love it.
I think. And blush, honestly, sometimes Wet n Wild. Sometimes, literally, it's just whatever I find. I'm not a big.
No.
Do you do like any of the baking or like the set? You know, where people like do the powder? I've never done that, and I just don't.
No, I don't care.
Yeah,
I
use my fingers.
When I find something that works, I stick with it.
Right.
And when I tell you the Bare Minerals has treated me right for so long because being in the gym and having 2 days and washing your face so much, I could wear the minerals, and other brands I'm sure would be similar, but I can wear the Bare Minerals through my workouts and I almost look better when I'm done because it like melted into my skin and like looks really good that way. So I don't know. I just found what I liked and I stick with it. So that's my
don't have shame if you wear all drugstore makeup. I literally wear all drugstore makeup. I've tried high-end makeup. I don't see a huge difference. I feel like if you find the right drugstore makeup, it's, I mean,
most of it is a dupe anyway. Like so many of the e.l.f. products are dupes. This isn't the one, but e.l.f. has a lip balm or a lip oil rather that's
fat oil,
just like the Sunday Friday. I'm gonna mess that up, so I'm not gonna keep going with that train of thought. But it's a high end brand, that is a dupe for. So
and this is an exact dupe of the Milk Primer, like literally the sticky.
Yeah, so just try products and see what you like.
Try them out. That's what we're here for. I mean, we cute, you know.
All right, so next time we'll be back and we're going to talk about hair, self-care. Stay tuned for the next episodes in this series.
Bye. Okay.